Be me, Anon, 27, digital marketing guy who can make a banner ad cry on command. Been seeing Amber, 29, PR queen, with a smile that could close a Series B, 6 months in. Private equals perfection. Public equals we don't do labels. It's cleaner for my brand. Friday, she invites me to a client gala. New suit, flowers, hopeful idiot energy. Walk in. Room smells like money and networking breath. Her boss plus a very rich client appear. Amber, this is Anon, my friend. Heart quietly swan dives off a balcony. Me, pleasure. Client laughs too loudly at her joke, hand lingering on her elbow. Jake, my coworker, human commentary track, texts, she friend-zoned you in 8K IMAX, later on the terrace. Amber leans on the railing, city lights doing their thing. She touches my tie, low voice. Thanks for coming. You look nice. My mouth, anything for a friend. Her eyes flick up, quick flash of guilt, gone in a breath. Inside, client orders another champagne for us. Didn't know I was part of us. Ride home in her car. Silence, just turned signals and swallowed questions. She parks, kills the engine. Don't be mad. Work is complicated. Me, I can handle complicated. Also me, cannot handle being invisible. She kisses my cheek, soft, practiced. Text me when you're home? Sure. Walk to my place with the flowers still in my hand. They were for her. They end up in my sink. Midnight. Phone lights up with Amber's story. Boomerang of clinking flutes. Caption, chasing big horizons. I stare at the screen, then at the wilted bouquet in stainless steel. Message to Jake. You up? Jake. Always. Memes or honesty? Me, both. Been chewing on the whole friend thing all weekend. Decide maybe I overreacted. Spoiler, I didn't. Monday, Amber's company hosting another client mixer. She invites me. I think, cool, maybe this time she'll make it right. Walk in. She's stunning. Black dress, that confidence that makes rooms bend toward her. She spots me, smiles. But the moment her client shows up, a silver-haired guy with a watch worth my car. I may as well be invisible. She laughs at everything he says, touches his arm, leans in close, and when he asks, "So, you seeing anyone?" She says, "Oh, I'm just focused on work right now." Not a blink, not a pause. Like the last 6 months didn't exist. I feel something inside me twist. Not heartbreak, just clarity. I grab a drink, down it, grab another. Jake texts from across the room. Bro, you okay? You look like a divorced man at his ex's wedding. Me, working on it. After the event, I find her near the exit. She's glowing from attention, phone already buzzing with new contacts. Hey, she says, cheerful. You disappeared on me. Yeah, didn't want to ruin your image. Her smile falters. Anon, don't start. You told him you're single. It's better for business. These guys don't take women seriously if they're taken? You're overreacting. You're lying. Silence. She looks angry now. You're being childish. Maybe. But at least I'm being honest. I step past her, hand her the drink ticket still in my pocket. You might need this. For the next guy who's better for business. Walk out into the cold night. No music, no goodbye. Just relief wrapped in heartbreak. And the weird realization that losing someone who hides you isn't really losing at all. Freshly dumped. Well, technically I did the dumping. Emotionally still feels like I got hit by a luxury SUV named Amber. Morning after. Alarm goes off. Brain. Maybe she'll text. Phone. Nothing. Spotify. Decides heartbreak playlist is appropriate. Thanks algorithm. Jake shows up uninvited with takeout. Bro, how's single life? Quiet, empty, expensive. So, like marriage but without benefits? Exactly. We eat noodles and talk nonsense. Jake says the only cure is revenge success. Translation, glow up and forget she exists. Me, that's the plan. Also me, still stalking her Insta in incognito mode. Few weeks later, start focusing on work, sleep better, eat real food again. Remember what peace feels like. Jake notices. Bro, you're smiling. Did you get laid or get promoted? Neither. I just stopped waiting for her to remember my worth. Damn, write that on a t-shirt. Fast forward 2 months. Company launches a campaign I built. It goes viral. Boss pats my back, says, "You're on fire." Jake whispers, "Amber, who?" For once I laugh without it hurting. Later that night, scroll past one of her new posts. Her with the rich client, fancy dinner, perfect smiles. Caption, "New beginnings." Yeah, sure. Close app, toss phone aside. Look around my apartment. Plants alive, bills paid, peace restored. Realize I'm not missing her. I'm missing the version of me that kept hoping she'd change. Jake texts, "Bro, proud of you. Don't relapse." Not planning to. A few months post-breakup, career, thriving, mental health, surprisingly stable. Romantic life, under construction. Boss moves me to lead a new project. I meet Samantha, graphic designer, sharp humor, even sharper eyeliner. First convo. She roasts my PowerPoint font choices. Second convo. She brings me coffee because you look like Helvetica. No idea what that means, but I'm smiling like an idiot. Jake notices immediately. "You're whistling again." That's either happiness or insanity. Bit of both. Samantha and I start hanging out after work. Movies, late-night ramen, inside jokes that make no sense to anyone else. It feels easy. No pretending, no playing PR chess. Just peace with a side of flirting. Friday night. Team dinner at the same restaurant where Amber once introduced me as her friend. Life's sense of humor, 10 out of 10. Guess who's there? Yep, Amber. With the same rich client, now clearly her boyfriend. She sees me laughing with Samantha, double take. Walks over, fake smile activated. "Anon, wow, it's been a while. You look different." "Yeah, peace looks good on me." Samantha smirks, sensing the tension. Amber introduces her guy. Watches, suit, self-satisfaction. "We should all grab coffee sometime," she says. Me, hard pass. After they leave, Samantha nudges me. "X?" "Yup. You handled that well." I practiced in the mirror. Jake later texts, "Bro, your glow-up arc officially complete." Maybe it is, because for the first time, I'm not angry, not bitter, just glad I walked away before she could sell my self-respect for a commission. Now, career up, stress down, heart stable for once. Samantha still making my coffee taste like serotonin. Jake still third-wheeling in spirit. Life's calm. Until Karma decides to send me a push notification. Scrolling through Insta. See Amber's new post. Caption, "New beginnings." Photo, her plus rich dude, yacht, champagne. Comments, "Power couple goals." My brain, "Cool, wish them both expensive therapy." 2 weeks later, Jake bursts into my office. "Bro, you've seen the tea?" "What tea?" Shows me post. Same Amber, crying selfie. Caption, "Sometimes people change." Translation, "He dumped me for someone hotter." Can't lie, a little satisfying, but also kinda sad. Not for her. For me, back when I thought she was irreplaceable. Later that day, Samantha brings me dinner in a takeout box. "You forgot to eat again." Smiles, sits on my desk, casual as always. We eat, talk about dumb stuff, argue about pineapple on pizza. She laughs so hard she snorts. My heart does something stupid again. That night, text from unknown number. "Hey, can we talk?" Amber, delete initiated. Jake sees me ignoring it. "You not even gonna reply?" "Nah, some ghosts deserve silence." He grins. "Bro, proud of you, character development." Yeah, maybe I finally learned. Sometimes the best revenge is living like you forgot their name. Finally peaceful. Work booming, gym routine stable, hairline holding strong. Samantha's been coming over more often. We're not official, but everyone in office already bets on it. Enter chaos. Amber, first text. "Hey, how've you been?" Delete. Second text. "Can we just talk?" Delete. Third. "I miss you." Jake looks over my shoulder, wheezing. Bro, she's speed-running regret. Next day, coincidence. I'm in coffee shop. Amber walks in. Hair perfect, crocodile smile loaded. "Anon, what are the odds?" "About 1 in 7 billion. Please sit somewhere else." Awkward silence. She tries small talk. Fake laugh. My brain checked out halfway through her story about her detox phase. Laters tell Jake. He says, "She's like a pop-up ad you can't close." Accurate. Samantha hears about it. Raises eyebrow, calm, but that calm. You sure you're done with her? Completely. Pause. Good. Next day, office happy hour. Everyone there, Amber somehow too. Jake whispers, incoming drama. I ignore him, talk to Samantha. Amber gives me look of death. Samantha notices, grabs my hand, casually, confidently. Smiles at Amber, then looks back at me. You were saying? Room goes silent for 0.5 seconds. Jake nearly chokes on his drink. Amber storms out like a budget telenovela villain. Samantha squeezes my hand. You okay? Better than ever. Jake yells across the table. Ladies and gentlemen, character arc complete. Yeah, think I finally won the game. Business stable, workouts consistent. Samantha sends memes at 2 a.m.'s inner peace level. Unlocked until doorbell rings. Open door, Amber has returned, dressed like regret in human form. Hey, can we talk? Brain, don't do it. Mouth, fine. She walks in, looks around. Wow, you redecorated. Yeah, got rid of the dead weight. She doesn't get it, or pretends not to. She starts with classic lines. I've been thinking about us. We had something real. I miss the way you looked at me. Me internally. Ma'am, that was 6 breakups ago. She takes a step closer. Maybe we could start over. I actually laugh. Not mean, just tired. Amber, I'm not a reset button. She blinks, thrown off. I made mistakes. Yeah, so did I, letting you treat me like a placeholder. Long silence. She whispers, You really moved on, huh? Yeah, I finally learned what respect feels like. She tries to smile, fails, nods. I guess you grew up. Took a while, but yeah. She leaves quietly, door closes. Sit down, breathe out. No anger, no pain. Just calm. See Amber's newest post. Luxury dinner, fancy dress, same caption. So happy. Jake, you buying that? Me. Nah. But that's her problem, not mine. Samantha texts, You home? Yeah, why? Baked too many cookies. Need a test subject. 5 minutes later, I'm at her door. She smiles, flower on her cheek, tray in her hands. Jake would call it fate. I just call it peace.